Hey all, this is Rick Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan. Hey, we did some fancy production work here at the Rick Keys Music Studios home office. So you can see in the background, see that? You're in Rick Keys country, and I am the authentic Rick Keys. So, welcome to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show. And we've been listening to Lonnie Mack. Remember, we are celebrating Alligator Record Label's 50th anniversary. And Lonnie Mack's album came out in 1985. Let's see where that is. It's right here. It was called Strike Like Lightning. 1985. So you recently heard If You Have to Know by Lonnie. Before that, Falling Back in Love with You. And coming up, two more songs, You Ain't Got Me by Lonnie Mack, and then Oreo Cookie Blues with Stevie Ray Vaughan and Lonnie Mack. Okay, so anyway, Lonnie Mack, he was hold on, teleprompter. Lonnie McIntosh, known as Lonnie Mack, was born in 1941 and recently died in 2016. Lonnie is recognized as a pioneer of blues rock music and kick-ass guitar play. Lonnie influenced a generation of guitarists like Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, and Keith Richards. So we are going to continue. We've got a bunch of new releases that are going to be played here today. So stay tuned. First one coming up is going to be Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. He's got a new release called Dance Songs for Hard Times. Yep, I guess we've had some pretty hard times. And they continue. Okay, another one. I may not be able to find his music, but we're gonna try. Dexter Allen's got a new release called Keep Moving On. It's what you got to do after the pandemic. You got to keep moving on. Another one, Bob Corratore and Friends, Spider in the Stew. Okay. Here's another new one, Whole Nother World, Patty Parks. And one last one. These are ones that are relatively new, like in the last week or so, that aren't on the chart yet. The Roots Music Report chart, top contemporary blues album release list for last week. This one got some great music on it. It's called Granddaddy Shortleg, or GSL for short, Firewater Sessions Volume 2. Some pretty good songs on here. Okay, so now we will be getting into the one other new one. I think this one may have made charts. Check again. It's called Daydream Motel by the group Hustle Souls. Remember, Reverend Keys tried to hustle some souls last week after that song. So now we are into the Roots Music Report. Again, look at this wonderful background there, making the most out of a cheap situation. Rick Keys. All right, so back to what's on the Roots Music Report chart for last week. There you go. Thank you, production manager, for adjusting at the view here. Okay, so at number 46, Wild Roots Sessions Volume 1. You're going to be hearing that. This one's brand new, and this guy's probably got the longest name for a band. It's called the Randy McAllister and the Scrappiest Band in the Motherland. So he's got a new release. It's called Paper Bag Salvation. I'm just going to call him Randy McAllister. Sorry. Okay, this one is moved from 41 up to 34. Early Times in the High Rollers, and they have a release called The Corner. See that? Okay. Now this one actually moved way up. They were at 62 and out of the top 50, but they moved back up to 26 all in 1 week's time. And that is the Hungry Williams and Brand New Thing. Speaking of hungry, I need to eat breakfast here soon. Okay, Galia Volt, she dropped a little bit from number 22. Remember, she's one of my favorites. Dropped from 22 to number 18 with her release called One Woman Band. Basically, that was it. She was all the instrument play and vocals, wrote it, everything. One woman band, Galia Volt. Ali Venable, she's got Heart of Fire, and she is at number 18. Here's another one that moved up substantially. The Hitman Blues Band moved up from number 55 to 10. So from out of the top 50 into the top 10, and it's called Not My Circus, Not My Monkey. Now, this guy's done pretty well. AJ Fullerton, he's up there. I think I don't have the number down, darn it. But I think he's 5, but he's up there. Let me see who's next. Oh, yeah. So AJ Fullerton must be number 5. I just didn't write it down. I'm sorry. So Selwyn Birchwood, current Alligator record label artist. He moved up from number 7 to number 4. And that is Living in a Burning House. Damon Fowler. This one's kind of surprising that he's moved up so quickly, but it's a great CD, great release. It's called Alethea Moon. A lot of great music on there. And what's kind of interesting about Damon Fowler, I got one of his earlier releases, way back when. And it was called the Whiskey Bayou Sessions. So his current one was like way better than this one. So just to let you know. Another Alligator record label artist at number 2, and that is Chris Kane. He moved from number 7. Well, he moved up to number 2. And his release is called Raisin Cane. Last but not least, Curtis Salgado and Damage Control. He's still at number 1. I think he's been there at least a month and a half. Another Alligator record label artist. So stay tuned. You guys know how to listen now. You go to Rick Keys Music Caravan on Facebook, like it. And then you can also go to my YouTube site. See, that's how you spell Keys. And then you go YouTube, Rick Keys Music Caravan. Subscribe, and you get more of me and my great music. And then when you get into that YouTube, when you subscribe, go up to a playlist and you can look for the current shows. And there's a lot of music on there if you want to just sit back and listen and see me all day. Go for it. But anyway, send on to subscribe to your friends too if you're that dedicated. Also, what else? Oh, you can get it on my website. It's Rick Keys musiccaravan.com, and you can see the show that way. So stay tuned and have fun, and you guys have a good weekend.